So welcome back. Oh, wait. Something's missing.
There's a lot missing.
It's not there. Oh, there I am.
Hiding in the wall. Cheeky.
That dragon's just too scary, man.
That's understandable. You gotta ostrich your way out of it.
That's why we're not gonna work on him.
Darn.
So we're gonna finish up the second half of the high wall here. Maybe get to a boss.
Oh boy.
We're just gonna activate this guy and run.
Sensible.
Back to all the bloodshed.
Surprisingly enough, that thing cannot use a ladder.
I wonder why not.
Oh boy, I guess we're gonna have to deal with him.
He looks fun. First, you're gonna murder.
So it's just like all the other like Souls games and stuff like that, where they'll have them just fall off the rooftops for no apparent reason.
Yep. Now we could try to go down this ladder, but the guy that I hit, he's still alive.
And now he's mad.
So I think there's really only one way to deal with this problem.
Yep, let him come up and knock him off the edge. Beautiful.
Ah!
So I don't know if that blood stain right next to me would show it, but there are a lot of people that kick way too early and fall and die.
Wow.
Because they have iframes when they first get up off of the ladder, so you have to wait a second or two.
Right. What was the other guy that was down on his knees? Don't have to deal with him?
Nope. All the armor around here is just armor.
Alright.
So this guy is called a winged knight, and he is very susceptible to being stabbed in the back.
He's also super fat.
Very susceptible.
Beautiful. Oh.
So he started to get off that attack, and really glad he didn't finish it.
That really just looked more like you were just stabbing him in the butt, like more butt stabbing.
So he was using his attack called the Divine Pillars of Light, which would have shot down a lot more light had I not killed him right away.
Oh, you mean it's not supposed to only shoot down 2 pillars?
Nope, and...
What was that?
Oh, I guess he got angry at some boxes or some shit, I don't know.
Yes. Well, he's allowed to.
But yeah, if you get hit by any of the Divine Pillars, you actually get, like, shot into the air a little bit.
Oh.
Because it's just so powerful.
Jeez. Well, it's a good thing he didn't get off more of them then.
So we just have a few more items to collect, and then we'll open up a shortcut.
Ooh.
Our first one.
Well, that's exciting.
What isn't exciting is that I have to take fall damage.
Of course. That seems necessary for most things.
So is the jumping in this game still as ridiculous in the other ones?
They take the mechanic from 2, where I think you can even map what you want jump to be, but it's default to clicking the left stick. But it's kind of weird the way it works in this game. Like, it's fine, it's better than the other ones. The fact that you take less fall damage is also pretty good.
That helps.
So with like just the straight like sprint and then tap again to jump or whatever?
Yeah.
It's better than the B button.
Oh, I could map it back to that if I wanted to.
Oh, why would you want to?
Oh, shit. So
he's...
we're back at the very first bonfire, and... Oh, no.
Oh, we're boxed in. Oh, good.
Sir, I have somewhere to be. If you could please let me hit this button.
Oh.
See ya.
Alright. That works. Oh, he broke some boxes.
Well, that's enough of that.
He seemed much more menacing than he actually was.
I think it was the backwards flailing that he did that kind of made him seem a little less dangerous.
That's true.
He might have just been mad that you were riding on his elevator.
If he would have just let me press the button. You know, if anything, I was helping him, because clearly he couldn't do it himself.
Well, the elevator wasn't even there. He was just so happy that you brought it to him.
So I want to drag this Lothric Knight away from the other one, because I don't need to be, you know, ganged up on this early.
You don't want to deal with two of them at the same time?
So my strategy right now is just to roll and not get hit.
Good strategy.
It's a lot of frantic rolling, so not even, like, well-timed.
Roll and pray.
Just like every other Souls game.
Oh, there's a third one.
There might be more than that.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Oh. Beautiful.
Yeah, I really appreciate that you have a good way of dealing with enemies that turtle up.
Yeah, that could get really annoying in the earlier games.
So where is he? There he is.
He's back on the last loop of his patrol.
Yeah, their range is just a little bit too large for comfort.
They are very good.
Okay, now this looks like a boss arena, so
Oh.
let's go. Whoever this is, I'm gonna kick her ass.
Yeah. Just sitting in that chair.
You're going down.
Yeah. What? What? What was that?
The wait has been long, unkindled one. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their journey homes, converging at the base of this castle.
So I just have to start with you, is that what you're
To the
saying?
bottom
Yeah.
of the high
Stab her in the
wall,
heart.
forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner.
She seems
to
old. She seems like
proceed.
she's just gonna die anyways.
She welcomes death.
I don't know, she has a very comfy looking chair.
This farewell gift
How,
is
isn't
for
that
you.
how you'd want to die?
It is the
Sitting?
insignia of
Yes,
an old
in a comfy
covenant.
chair.
If you fear trespassers, dark spirits drawn by the embers,
Wait, are you joining a covenant?
etch this upon your hearts.
So, kind of. Covenants work a little bit differently in this game, in a good way.
Oh, okay.
So there's still covenants, but you can see I got a mark for one, rather than
Yeah.
joining one. So on the fly, without visiting people again, you can join whatever covenant you've already gotten.
Well, that's nice.
So we just picked up the Way of Blue, which is from the second game, and it's whenever we get invaded, as long as we have this covenant on us, we'll get some help. Maybe. Sometimes. So I guess she's not the boss.
Oh, well, so much for that. But at least you got a covenant, so that's something. Oh, okay.
I think maybe he was going to go deal with her with his very fancy hat.
Very fancy hat. I couldn't tell if it was a chef's hat or just a mushroom head.
So if you played Demon Souls, you know that there are some enemies that have red eyes, and they are a lot harder. So here's our first red eye enemy, and he can be very mean.
Nice.
He can almost one-shot me now that he's buffed his sword.
Oh, even better. That's exciting. That should make this fight interesting.
And when he raises it like that with both hands, that's usually a precursor to his really strong attack.
Weren't they a lot harder to parry too?
These ones I don't like parrying because they're very quick.
Well, that was a decent chunk of health just now.
Yep. And if I don't try to parry him, I can't fail parrying him.
That's true. Perfect record. He wasn't too bad. Still up.
It's very 50-50 whether or not I beat him at this stage. Like, if I came back later, I'm sure I'd do, a little better.
Well, you did say you are very good at this game, so.
Oh yes, totally,
That's
100%.
true. Yep. Nope, definitely the best.
So there's a little sniper back here that likes to hit me in the back while I'm trying to deal with these other assholes.
He was crying. He was probably lamenting some long-lost love.
Okay, you explain that when he, lights his bolts on fire and hits me with them.
Well, that's just his revenge. You probably killed his long-lost love.
I mean, I'm not going to rule it out. There's a greater than 0 chance.
You've definitely been murdering a lot here.
And at some point, one of those had to be his long-lost love.
Exactly. They look like they explode.
No, they don't.
Oh, good.
If we had beaten a certain NPC at this point, he would appear as a summon sign. And if this were a really early patch of the game, I could go and fight a boss and not have to do anything because he's broken.
What?
Like, his hitbox, I think, was too low for the one boss to hit him.
Wow.
So yeah, just keep note that I'm saying the one boss, because we've clearly entered another.
Yeah. That sounds good.
That wasn't there before.
Hey, what is this?
Is he cheating?
It sounds like it. Uh-oh. That's interesting.
So this is Vort. He's a very big, very hairy man.
He's terrifying.
If you saw, Emma was describing him as the dog of the valley.
Alright.
And apparently the lore behind him is that he has some rings that he wears that corrupt him more and more. So now he's a big weirdo who can't stand up straight.
It's definitely that.
This is also an introduction to a brand new element that was not in any of the previous games, and that's Frostbite.
Oh.
So you build up Frostbite just like any other meter, but if it fills all the way, you lose a chunk of health. Your stamina takes longer to regenerate, and I think you move more slowly.
Oh, God.
That sounds awful.
So he doesn't really do Frostbite stuff until his second phase, which is right now.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, you can see all the snow coming off of him.
So with this attack, we get a bunch of free hits in.
Oh, good.
And if maybe I were a higher level, I wouldn't be hitting him for so little damage.
Yuck.
He's actually a really good fight. I like how quick he is.
Yeah, makes it interesting. Also, you have done nothing but just attack his crotch.
I can't really hit anything else. So that's a very nice boss fight.
It's fun. Good thing you didn't get frostbite.
I mean, let's not rule that out for the entire game, though, because maybe it's a little scary sometimes. So we're not going to rest at that bonfire, because right here is probably the worst case in the game of bonfires that are way too close together.
Oh, can't wait. Alright, so we just had one there. Signaling the other town down there?
Well, it's another thing from Dark Souls 1 that comes back.
Oh. Yes.
So, yeah, welcome to public transit.
Lovely.
Holy hell.
You gotta make sacrifices somewhere, right?
So the one's not even doing anything.
He's directing the others, clearly.
They went in a straight line.
They can't see, they don't know. Their brain has covered their eyes.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, look, a bonfire. Good. So that's 2 now.
So what's really neat is from this area, the giant building over to the right, that is a separate area. You can see the next area ahead of us. If we look down, we could see a swamp.
Is that another area?
It sure is.
Of course.
But for right now, we've got a bit of a dog problem.
Oh no. Dogs. Man, they weren't even attacking you.
That's because they were too busy with that alluring skull. Which it's supposed to teach you that, if you throw those, enemies will go towards them, but...
Right.
Please,
Uh-oh.
grant me death. Undo my shame.
So here's a game. Which one's the living one? Well, you're wrong. It was this one off camera.
Oh, okay, good. Kill them all. Oh, he's actually moving. Good.
Oh, then it's true.
It's Dark Souls. They're all going to be
Champion of
living.
Ash, as I live and breathe. To be in your presence
Yeah,
is a
okay, back
great
off, buddy.
honor.
Oh, that's creepy.
I am Yol.
Don't
of
touch me with that
Londor,
creepy hand.
A pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my
Like all your
calling
brethren
lies
around you?
elsewhere.
Oh, what? They get to claim that they had to die on purpose and you don't question
How
it?
does the idea of taking
Nope.
me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer.
So, I'm curious,
Surely
is
I
in
can
this
be
game
of
there going
use.
to be any NPCs that you're going to have to bring back to,
Oh,
your, sanctuary
I
or
am
whatever?
honored, truly.
We're gonna build up quite
I should
a
be dead.
town of people
Yet
back
you
at
have
Firelink.
granted me purpose
There are
anew.
that many NPCs to bring back?
I,
There's a
Yol
good
of
number, not a
Londor,
ton.
do solemnly
I'd
swear
say
myself to you.
there's maybe about 10 or so.
Yes, it's a pretty decent number.
For a Dark Souls game, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll go visit him later.
Do they still have, the traitorous one that comes in also?
We'll see, because I'm not even sure. I'll
Oh,
have to look up, because they allude to one of them maybe being traitorous, but it doesn't really happen, or you have to trigger something. So you can see there's items over there.
and a massive dragon.
He's dead.
We've already seen that doesn't last long.
He is also not an item, so he's
No.
useless to me.
So, alright.
So these guys won't attack me, so they are automatically my friends.
Alright. So you're gonna murder your friends.
Well, I had to deal with the dog, because the dog is gonna murder my friends.
Oh no. That's terrible. It's a good thing they called you in, Mr. Animal Control. Maybe. If you could just... There we go.
So, hey guys,
From every Souls game that I ever learned, dogs are assholes.
I did it. Hey,
Hey, they're not congratulating you.
you're right. They're not.
It's time to die.
I think it was really only the one guy. I can forgive the others.
They get to go free, for now.
And oh, what's that over to the right?
Do you think maybe the reason why they weren't congratulating you is because you just were getting uncomfortably close to them with those binoculars?
They don't like you looking at their horrible faces.
But yeah, here's the third bonfire in a very short time.
Yeah, that's a lot. Do we get more?
In the game, yeah, there's totally more.